Yeah, it's coming. All right. Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit from the book of Proverbs. Today is Mother's Day here at our church, and I'm in Sunday school class with my good buddy, Adam Reed, and he's helping me do this video today. This is the first time we've done this, so we're going to try it out and see how it works out. Hopefully, if it works well and we can get it going, we'll get it posted on our website. And, people can come and see it whenever they want to. In Proverbs chapter 6, let's look at something here for just a minute. Beginning in verse 1, it says, My son, if thou be surety for thy friend, if thou hast stricken any hand with a stranger, thou art snared with the words of thy mouth. Thou art taken with the words of thy mouth. Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself when thou art come into the hand of thy friend. Go, humble thyself, and make sure thy friend. Give not sleep to thine eyes, nor slumber to thine eyelids. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, as a bird from the hand of the fowler. Now, what that's talking about is if you've done something that's wrong to a friend of yours, and you realize you've wronged him, and you need to make it right, he's telling us how important it is that we not let that go unnoticed, or not let it go untended to until we make it right. And he says there that you will deliver yourself out of the hand of the fowler. In other words, you're going to be a target to the enemy until you fix that which you've done wrong to your friend. Make it right. He says, humble yourself. Don't go to your friend with a smart attitude or with a bad attitude about it and trying to explain it away. Just humble yourself, tell him the truth, tell him what you did wrong, and fix it before him. All of us make mistakes, and all of us say things and do things that we shouldn't do from time to time. But a real man of integrity will just admit it and will fix it and make it right before your friend. Now, I want to go a little bit deeper into this chapter, this 6th chapter of Proverbs, and look at something that kind of goes into a little bit different topic. But it's interesting to me why the writer here of Proverbs put these scriptures right on the heels of what we've just got to read, and the significance and importance for a young man, really an old man, young man, and really anybody, man, woman, and child, the importance that we keep our relationships with other people here that we live with, live around, work with, and so forth is so important. And these next verses that I'm going to read will have a whole lot to do with how well you're able to do the first verses that we read. So let's read a little bit farther. This is verse 6 in Proverbs chapter 6. He says, Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways, and be wise, which, giving no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth, and thy want as an armed man. Now, he's talking about plain old simple laziness and someone who's not willing to get up and work. A sluggard in the Bible here means somebody who's lazy. And the example is an ant. And we can watch the ant beds that we have around our yard and how the workers of the ant bed work. They absolutely work tirelessly from early in the morning until in the summertime until it begins to get hot. Now, because they started about daylight and worked hard while it was cool weather in the cool of the morning, when it gets hot in the heat of the afternoon, they go inside their den and they're working. They're actually working still. They're working inside their den, and they're getting things arranged and getting things in order inside the den while it's hot on the outside. And they'll sleep at night. Next morning, early, they start out and go to work again. And they work during the summertime when there is harvest. There are food sources out there for them. That's when they work. And then when the wintertime comes, you don't see an ant anywhere. So you might think, well, they're gone. But next spring, when the weather starts warming up, here they come. They're healthy, they're strong. And they are that way because they work while it was summertime so that they might provide for themselves in the winter when there was no food source for them. And the Bible says for us to look at that as a pattern and for us to not be a sluggard or not be lazy and to be diligent about our work. And that diligence will spill over into every aspect of our life. If we're a humble person and a person who is willing to work hard, we will be successful in what we do. In the labor that we do, we'll get paid for it. So there is a reward for our working. In the relationships with our friends, if we'll work hard at our friendships will grow and do better. Then when we get to the time that we find a mate and we get married, then we'll be diligent in that relationship as well, and our marriages will last and prosper and do well. When we become a father or a mother, and again, today is Mother's Day, and so it's a good time to think along these things, that you will be diligent as a mother or diligent as a father, and your children will reflect that. That's a very important thing and a very important teaching that we have in the Bible today. So I look forward to these little chats, and I'm new at this. To be honest with you, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but I'm trying, and we'll see how it works out as time goes by. Take care. May God bless.